Hey guys, welcome back to Mannequin Monday with Marla and Carla. So today we're going to talk about a few of the things that you can expect as you start to use Monat's products. So your products have arrived, you've started using them. You might be noticing that your hair is going through some changes that you didn't expect. As you start using Monat's products, your hair is going to go through a bit of an adjustment phase. The first thing you need to know is if you were using products beforehand that contained a lot of heavy silicones and waxes and parabens and petrochemicals, all of that buildup's got to come off. And so one of the ways to know if you have that buildup on your hair is by doing a quick scrape test of your hair. Now Marla's only had her hair washed about 2, maybe 3 times with Monat's products. And so I recently discovered she still has some buildup on her hair from who knows what she was using before. So we're going to apply a little bit of tension to the hair and lightly scrape down the top. You can get your stylist to do this for you next time you're at the salon getting a haircut or a color. And what we're going to notice is a big old bunch of buildup on our hair. When we start using Monat's products, that buildup needs to come off. So some of the things that you might notice as you start to use Monat's products is that these waxes and silicones and petrochemicals are going to be coming off of your hair. And one of the things that you might notice is that your hair actually feels a little bit sticky or waxy for a little while. The more frequently you wash your hair at the start, the faster you'll get through this adjustment phase. Some of the other things that you might notice with your hair is a refined oil production as the pH balances out on your scalp. A few people might experience some flaking due to boosted cellular turnover and exfoliation. Some might notice a little bit of itching as follicles are beginning to wake up and new hair growth begins. This is a really exciting one. Some people might notice a little bit of shedding as hair follicles are enlarging and old dead hair is falling out and making way for new, healthier, stronger hair coming in. So some of this may not sound like the most exciting thing to go through, but I'm going to give you a little visual about why we need to get through this phase. So I recently got a laminator and I've been laminating everything. If you ever have laminated a piece of paper before, you know that essentially we are just heat sealing it between 2 layers of plastic. And when we're using products that have silicones and waxes, we're essentially doing the same thing to our hair. What this does is it gives the appearance of a soft, silky, smooth surface. And when we have all of that plasticky, waxy buildup on our hair, it feels the same way. So what actually happens to our hair and our paper is nothing is getting into it. We're essentially suffocating our hair or mummifying it when it is coated in layers of silicones and waxes and buildup. And so when all of those products start to come off, and it might not feel so great at first, we need to get through it and take extra good care of our hair until it's in an even better and healthier state than it was before. We'll actually be able to provide it with the nourishment and hydration that it needs. Another way to think of it is if you've ever had acrylic nails on and you take those nails off, underneath you're left with really soft, fragile, weak nails, and it takes some time to get those back up to a healthy state again. The same thing happens with our hair. We need to get it healthy again, and we need to take extra good care of it for a little while until we have beautiful, amazing hair that is better than you've ever had it before. Luckily, we have an awesome lineup of products that help you get through that stage as well. So some of these awesome products that I've been talking about are my go-to products that I use all of the time, but they also will be super beneficial for you to use as your hair goes through this adjustment phase. So I like to think in terms of these 3 products as being our repair, replenish, and protect. So our Rejuva beads are going to help repair those split ends, that extra fragile, damaged hair. Apply to your wet hair, leave it on for 1 minute before applying any other styling products, and it's going to help strengthen your hair. Our Rejuvenique oil is going to help replenish nourishment to your hair. The Rejuvenique oil is formulated that the molecular structure can actually penetrate into the cuticle of your hair, providing tons of nourishment. And our blowout cream is a silicone-free heat protectant that is going to protect your hair as you continue to heat style it and use your flat irons and your curling irons. Now, another thing to remember with Monat's products is because all of that buildup and waxes are off of your hair, you're actually going to need to turn down the heat on your blow dryer and styling tools because it won't have to fight through all of that buildup anymore. The last product that I like to use to get through that beginning stage is our Champ Dry Conditioner. which is going to help you get through those days where you might notice that you have a little bit more oil production. Now the good news is that a lot of people notice amazing changes in their hair right away from using Monat's products. Most people experience better manageability, softer hair, less tangling, new hair growth, and more manageability and shine. I noticed such a huge improvement in my hair after the first wash. It was so much easier to blow dry and to manage, and it was softer and it was shinier, and it's the healthiest that my hair has ever been in my life. Be patient with your hair as it goes through this adjustment phase, and feel free to talk to your market partner about any tips or suggestions to help you make a smooth transition into fabulous hair. I promise there is light at the end of the tunnel, and it is going to be so worth it in the end. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and that you learned something new. Of course, if you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comments and I'll be happy to answer them. We will see you next time on Mannequin Monday. Bye-bye from Carla and Marla. Take care.